Good evening from Washington, D.C., and thank you to those of you joining us from around the world for news from a Catholic perspective. I'm Lauren Ashburn. The president announces a plan that could make it harder for immigrants who cross the border illegally to seek asylum. And in order to stop a caravan of traveling migrants, President Trump may send up to 15,000 troops to the U.S. Mexican border. That would roughly double the number of troops already deployed. White House correspondent Mark Irons reports. Good evening, Mark.
Good evening, Lauren. President Trump has pushed for a border wall. Now he's calling for a wall of troops to stop illegal immigration. And the president continues to combat constitutional law that gives immigrant children born in this country a right to citizenship. It's all part of his closing argument to rally Republican votes.
We have witnessed a staggering 1,700 increase in asylum claims since the year 2010. They understand the law better than the lawyers understand the law. We do a very good job considering the laws are so bad, and we can't get any Democrat votes to change them.
It's the main point President Trump is hammering home days away from crucial midterm elections. He promises to align more troops along the southern border, blocking Central American migrants from entering the U.S. Many say they are fleeing violence and poverty.
They got a lot of rough people in those caravans. They are not angels. They are not.
And now the president is releasing a controversial new campaign ad depicting an illegal immigrant who killed 2 police officers earlier this year.
I'll break out soon and I'll kill more.
The ad blames Democrats for letting in a murderer. The president claims he isn't fear-mongering, but former New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg, considering a run for president, says words matter.
A lot of people think it's just rhetoric, but you don't use the bully pulpit as the President of the United States to rile up people and say things as a joke or as a campaign promise.
And now a promise to take on the Constitution. President Trump insists he can use executive power to override birthright citizenship granted in the 14th Amendment.
Anyone who breaks into our country and has a child, the very next moment that child would be made a citizen for life. Great.
We expect to hear more of the same from the president tonight. He's in Missouri, where an important Senate race is underway. The president will visit that state again on Monday before Tuesday's midterm elections. Lauren?
White House correspondent Mark Irons. Thanks, Mark.